Come here, cameras. You got grass in your teeth. Don't eat the camera. Hey, stop. Don't eat the camera. Put it up. It's almost too dark out here this morning. Poor Duke the dog. He's in doggy jail. Are you in doggy jail? Mama will get you some dog food, okay? Yeah, okay. You go, fella. He got a bit adventurous this weekend with all the fence being taken down. I had to call Invisible Fence to come look at his collar, and they can't get out here until tomorrow. So he's had to stay in this pen for the last couple of days just so we know he's not gonna wander off. He's really good if his collar beeps. He doesn't test it, but the collar is not beeping. Can't quite figure out why it's not working. Poor dude has to be in jail. He was upset about it at first, but then when I brought his food bowl, he was fine. Tiny kitties. The whole kitty family has come. Shrubbers, breakfast. Breakfast, Shrubby Cat. No Shrubby Cat. She was on top of the skid steer yesterday. It's time for her to get kicked out of here, honestly. They're so funny. Have food in their bowl. Yeah, you guys have food. Didn't need a whole bunch of extra. All right, goaties. Let's have breakfast. Let's have breakfast. Feed the piggies. These guys headbutt each other. I think I'm gonna have to start dividing everybody up, and I need probably one more feeder now that we have 2 more goats. Well, good morning. Good morning, pigs. Good morning. He has to escape even though I have the food and that's what he wants. Let's go. Loving this, being able to wear overalls in the mornings. It's not quite cool enough to get dressed and then wear overalls. It's a little hot for that, but we'll take it. This means I don't get wet pig nose all over me in the morning. All right, girls, have a nice day. So today is probably the last day that you guys are gonna see all 4 of the moves. We're taking 2 of them to the sale this afternoon. It's time. Typically don't keep bottle babies this long. Goggles we had intended to keep to help maintain pastures and to keep the worm load down for the boys. And Princess ended up staying because she refused to be loaded when we tried to take her. But it's time for them to go. We'll still have Lucy and Chief. We'll keep them a little bit longer and probably sell 1 or both of them with our fall calves next summer. All right, good morning. My intention had always been to keep Gobbles to sell Princess and Lucy and even Chief, but to keep Gobbles with the boys on a more permanent basis because they really need a cow in with them But since we're shrinking the size of their pasture, it's not a must. And Gobbles has decided that she'll climb fence. So she has been climbing up the fence like a goat to eat our neighbor's honeysuckle, which is dangerous for her and not good for our fence. So Jeremy and I just decided she and Princess were big, they needed to go. We weren't gonna use them as replacement heifers. It was just time for them to move on. It's sad, I've had both of them since they were babies. I mean, fresh. My father-in-law pulled Gobbles, her mom died. We don't really know what was wrong with Gobbles' mom. She went down and we couldn't get her back up. We induced her, the vet came out 2 or 3 times trying to get her up, couldn't figure out anything that was wrong with her. Ended up having to pull Gobbles, and then mom died after she gave birth. And then Princess's mom had twins and prolapsed her uterus on the second baby. And so she and the second baby died, and I rescued Princess in the tractor bucket. One day, in the middle of the day, Twiz had given birth, and I had come home to check on her and the babies, and I saw all that out and had to take the rest of the day off to rescue a very wet, very cold calf. Everybody has to be useful, and at this point, we would feed them hay all winter, not to keep them. It's time for them to go. Chief and Lucy will stay, help the boys eat hay over the winter until they're ready to go. I'll see you guys when we get home. Well, we had a bit of a change of plans. Hello, the invisible fence man come tomorrow. We'll get out of jail. Did I go get out of jail tomorrow? Yes, Mama. They are tired of being in jail. We ended up having to go to kind of a last minute appointment this afternoon. So we didn't get to take the calves. We probably could have. We could have come home. We got home in enough time to probably load them and take them, but we both just kind of decided it could wait till next week. We have had kind of a change in plan of what we're gonna do this weekend as far as like working around the farm, and so they didn't need to go like right this minute. We were hoping to take the corral apart this weekend, and that was why they really needed to go, so that we could start working on that. But we've decided, at least on Saturday and Sunday morning, we really need to work on just picking up trash and take a big load to the dump, and before we do anything else. That's the plan. Hello, Kitty. Hello, goaties. Go check on the pigs and see if they need water. Pig. I think you have something on your face. You do. Mom just need to come in and see the Toonie Piggle. Yeah, you're not all nasty. I'll come in and see you. You guys have got water. We could take Lucy as well, honestly, and just leave Chief with the goats over the winter, but it would probably be better for Chief to have a friend. And Lucy, if smaller, will eat less hay, and she'll get a little bit bigger. We'll get a little bit more money for her in the spring, and probably what we'll do, they'll both go with our spring calf load, because we always end up with the bottle calf. Hopefully not this year. We really worked to get the stress off the number of cows that we have. We've gotten rid of our older cows, ones that had trouble. Hopefully no bottle babies this winter, but I ended up with one last year. And then we ended up with Lucy, who is not a bottle baby, thank goodness, but who just didn't grow very well and needed some additional grow out time. Hello, Kitty. Are you good? Look at this sweet boy. We got a couple more weeks. I'll probably start trying to make an appointment for Dottie and Cheeto to go get spay and neutered. Yeah. They wanted me to wait till they're 16 weeks old. Somebody asked that this week, and they're not quite. They've got like 2 or 3 more weeks. So I'll probably go ahead and call in the next week or 2 and get on the waiting list for October to get them in. Everybody will be spayed and neutered. Really appreciate that service. Does a lot of good and has helped us help a lot of stray cats. But no more cats. Hopefully 4 cats running around. We won't have anybody else roll up and decide to be part of the family. What do you girls think? Mom, come back and check on you in a minute. Since the pigs are not rolling around in the mud, I can't actually go in here. One of the great parts about fall, and why I typically don't come in here, and because they just get me all wet and muddy. No. Hello. Hello. It's about to be the time of year. You got all puffy. Did it get cold? Huh? Did you grow some hair? Did you get all fluffy? You're a fluffy goat. I have two very jealous pigs. Come here, Jimmy. You got grass in your teeth. Don't eat the camera. Hey, stop. Don't eat the camera. Why you gotta eat the camera? Why does little pigs have to eat the camera? No. What he wants to do. Look at you. You're so cute. I'm fluffy. Look at all this fluffy hair. I think they've got enough snuggles. Waffles might argue. He's so cute. He'll only be cute and fun a little while longer. It's funny, he's all fluffy. I don't think anybody else has fluffed out. Next week's supposed to be in the 40s, and probably some of the girls will puff out a little bit. They're always real funny when they do it for the first time. Pepper has real long hair. You do, don't you, buddy? Hi, Pepperoni. Hi. All right, we'll do night-nights in a minute. Usually the babies are the first ones to kind of like totally puff out. But it does seem like Pepper is just gonna be a long-haired goat like Luke is. We have several goats hoping for treats. We have the giraffe. Let's see. For the giraffe, pregnant lady, Twissy. A Creeper found a friend. Here you go, Creeper. Here you go, Patty. I never had one of those. You're big enough to eat them. I've been feeding them more because I'm also feeding the goats now. So I'm going through it a little bit faster. But we're about to switch over to winter feed anyway, which will still be range cubes for them. We'll feed less sweet feed. We'll feed pigs pig food. We're gonna be able to extend that because they have so much pasture this year. They'll be able to eat pasture and grass for a while, which will be nice. We won't have to feed so much pig food. Pig food is a little bit more expensive than like goat food or cow food because it has to have just a totally different balance for pigs. Hello, is everybody ready for dinner? Who are we missing? Come on, Luce. Come on, Lucy girl. Come dinner. It'll be better for the boy goats over the winter to have these two smaller calves in with them instead of these two big girls. Be a little bit easier to keep them out of the pen during breeding season versus these two. And we might get a few more weeks out of the grass if we can get those two big girls off of it, because we've taken down all the electric fence, all the chute fence, so there is no pasture available other than that small pasture for them. So 4 cows and 2 goats is way too much. It's gonna all work out well. Hopefully the invisible vents guy will be able to come out tomorrow, because he's got to call me and say when he can come out here, and I don't really know when that is. And I thought he would call today and try to schedule one to come out, but it sounds like he's gonna call him tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get that straightened out so Duke will be out of jail. He really hasn't minded it, but I know he's ready to get out, at least at night. Are you chewing my finger? You already had a treat. Girl, you is big. You are. I think Doc was right. I think 3 babies over here. Just a little more than a month, kiddo. And we'll have little baby Zeldas. All right, night-night. Night-night, Cece. Night-night, Zelly. Night-night, Daisy. Night-night, big girl. Night-night, best friend. This is Pixie. Night-night, Fernie girl. She's way friendlier than her mama. You're gonna be such a good little girl. I'm so excited to see you as a big girl. Oh, night-night, poppers. Did you think mama forgot you? Mom not forget her pop-pops. Thank you for burping in my face. Night-night, poppers. You need seconds. You need second night-nights. You need all the snuggles. You're my snuggliest girl. Who's next? Night-night, buddy girl. Night-night, also super snuggly. You guys need some mineral. Night-night. Night-night, Twizzy. We'll get some minerals. Night-night, nanners. Night-nights. Oh, yes. Night-nights. Night-night, Padme. Night-night, Patty. Oh, do you need some more? Yeah. Oh, we already night-nighted you. What about you? Night-night, Tinkerbell. Night-night. We'll get some minerals. Yeah, we'll get some minerals. You guys are out. Mom will fill up the feeders. And everybody just needs lots of snuggles tonight. Pepper? Or the last one? Night-night, Pepper. Night-night, Pepeps. He's a good boy. Night-night. Oh, hello, Fernie. Hello. My littles. All my littles. Okay. Kitties have food. Seen everybody. Always here. Super reliable. Doesn't care anything about me, only wants food. It's a good end to the day. Sometimes things don't work out the way that you think. Sometimes things comes up. You gotta be flexible, and we'll get those cows off to the sale next week. No big deal. Still got to say night-nights to all my girls. Loving this fall weather for sure. Girl, you is big. Thank you for burping in my face.